afternoon. It's a beautiful afternoon over here in the south where I am. Today's topic is about independence, being independent. And the independence I'm talking about is for anyone who is in relationship, especially. The reason I came up with this idea, this morning I woke up very early, I did my work, my yard work, and I'm, not jumping up and down, but bubbly, happy, because I got the sun and everything. And I went across my neighbor next door. And while me, I was all happy and everything, you can tell he was really miserable. And I proceeded on talking to him and his wife to find out exactly what is, what's the problem if I could help him. He told me his problem is he's bored. I said, you bored? He said, yes, I just bored, I have to have something to do, etc. And I asked him, I said,
You went to work.
he told me yes. And I said,
What do you do after that?
he told me he's just sitting around in the house. I said,
Well, it's not healthy.
and next thing he said, I get up in the morning, my wife make the coffee, and we go walking. And I say,
I'm sorry if I may say, you guys need to have separate hobby. You need a hobby.
and I asked him,
I said, what do you like?
he said, I like music. I said,
Well, if you like music, when you go walking with her, why don't each one of you take your phone or your Walkman, whatever else you have, and then listen to music?
and I told him other things too. I said, you want to read? Apparently, it seems like I'm not saying it's not good to be together. However, what happened if one of us die? What happened? The other ones will not be able to survive. So, like me, for example, in my own relationship, I have what you call at my house his and hers. His and hers are two different rooms. I mean, like two small bedroom. So my call hers. So when I'm in there, I relax, listen to my music. It's my me corner and my me time. And my partner, he does the same thing on his side. We don't have to be, just always under each other's, not on breathing on each other all the time. We need what they call space, our me time. So my suggestion for anyone who, whether you are whether you're living together, you're seeing somebody, or you're married, even though when you get married they tell you become one, I learned the hard way. We're not one, okay? We may be one certain time, but in reality, we are two different people. We have to function separately. We go to work separately. Sometimes husband and wife go to work, but they don't sit next to each other all day. So that's what I would like to, my suggestion to anyone, just get your little space, me time. And when I say me time, I don't mean to just close the door on each other and go jumping up and down in a nightclub, and then when you come back, argue and stuff like that. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm talking about, like me, tennis. I love tennis. I love to dance. I don't need to go outside of my house to do those things. I can just be cooking and I'm dancing. I'm exercising or I'm squatting. Or I could be upstairs. I want to close my door. I dance. So we need time away from each other. Even if it's going in the yard, just sit in the car. You're not running away. If one cannot understand it, you need to sit down and explain it. Because let me tell you, I've been there, done it. I was not really cozy, when I needed to. But when one of you is no longer here, that's at that time you're going to sit down by yourself. You don't need to run to a shrink. You can deal with it separately because you are what you call an independent person. So the moral of the story is, being in a relationship doesn't mean you don't have your own identity. That's the word I was looking for. Keep your identity, because it's very important, whether it's a man, a woman, or anybody in between. Thank you so much. As usual, big hug for everybody. And lots of love and kisses. And don't forget to take care of your heart. Remember that. And I also have to remind you to check out my merch. There is a link down below on the site. And go check them out and support the cause. Okay? So thank you so much. À la prochaine. Au revoir. Ciao.